Yoshihiro Kira. Even though he didn't have the best morals, he would still be considered Father of the Year when it comes to it. He supported his son through so much, and along with that, he was there for him until the end. And well, it was supposed to be the end in general, but it was more of his end, and his end was also caused by the son that he loved so much. But either way, he was there for him, and that's the highlight of that. Yoshihiro had pierced multiple people, including his son, to protect his son, and in the case of Kira, he was pierced twice. Being pierced twice by the stand arrow does two things. The first time being pierced gave Yoshikage Kira... I hate saying it like that. Ugh. Okay, the first time being pierced gave Kira Yoshikage Killer Queen. The second time being pierced had gave him the third bomb, Bites the Dust. So from what we have seen and the history of the arrows as a whole, being pierced by the stand alone and not the Requiem arrow gives you the ability and adds on to the stand. The ability will be relating to the case of Requiems technically. Whatever the user wants in that moment of time, the ability will be created to help that cause. What Yoshihiro had wanted was both simple and complex when it came to Kira's case. He wanted to only protect his son. He's been doing that for so long and had taken so many courses on doing so. He basically gave Kira Killer Queen to take care of himself. Kira had done pretty well until he encountered the other stand users, and that's when it actually became a problem for Kira. Since the Morio warriors had the quantity factor, Kira needed help from being outnumbered. His father sought out to other stand users that would hopefully help with defending his son and help letting live a peaceful life, but he had some really crappy stand users when it came to him versus the Mori... No? Wait, why can't I say that anymore? Are you kidding me? Okay. But he had some really crappy stand users when it came to him versus the Dwang gang. I hate you guys. So how would Yoshihiro help with defeating him? What's the answer to protect his son from them? Well, Kira was pierced again and he received Bites the Dust. And how did Bites the Dust carry out? It ended up with not only Kira getting killed, but his dad too, due to him. He prioritized his son, and the gravity between Kira and the arrow sought out to give him an ability that would appeal to Kira, but it wasn't a good enough answer when it came down to the line. So with Yoshihiro being pierced, what can he do for Kira so he goes about his own ways without any repercussions? Well, he can't. He can't do that at all. There's nothing that Yoshihiro can do for him with his original stand in getting an ability that would help him survive on this world. But how about instead of surviving in this world, make Kira live peacefully in his world? Yoshihiro Kira remained as a ghost in a camera when he died, and he's able to trap people into the space photographed by the camera. He's able to move inside of the photo and do whatever he wants, and it will translate into the real world. That's his original ability in a nutshell. But how will his new ability work? Imagine that Yoshihiro can get to the altitude of where he can see the whole city in a glimpse. He puts his hand into a rectangle form and then snap. He takes a picture of the whole city, and that's held for thought. And then he goes to his son, and he does the same thing with Kira, and then Kira sees a flash. Kira wakes up in a totally normal day in the home of the Kawajiris. Not a single crazy thing happens to him whatsoever. Kira sees the same type of woman that he wants to kill, and he does so. He gets rid of the body, and he goes home to Shinobu and Hayato. Nothing happens when he goes home either. Nothing ever happens anymore. Not for Kira anymore. Yoshihiro's new ability, Adam Heart Father, bites the... Sorry. Yoshihiro's new ability, Adam Heart Father, Reemergence, referencing Reemergence that was on the album Adam Heart Mother by Pink Floyd, the album that Yoshihiro's stand's name was based off of. Reemergence itself is a term of bringing something to light again, or bringing something back to sight. Kira is brought back into the world, but it's no longer the world he knew. Yoshihiro had created a picture reality, or reality that's within the picture only. Kira never leaves the picture because, 1, he can't do it on his own, and 2, his father doesn't let him out. Inside of the world of the picture, Yoshihiro can do anything for Kira that he desires. He can give him whatever he wants, whatever he believes, and whatever Kira wants to do now is possible in that reality. If you want to give a separate scenario to it, he basically put Kira in a goldfish tank, except Kira thinks that it's an ocean. His dad has now given him a false reality to live out his days without having a single problem whatsoever. In this reality, Yoshihiro can make Kira's life as close to real as possible, but just work it to where that it seems that luck is always on his side. Because that's all he wants, for his son to be happy. And that whole world would be the easiest way to do so, because Kira can't live out in this actual world, because it's just gonna end up getting guapped by the Dwayne gang. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is gonna be a different side of things because I actually wanted to make the Requiem series as a whole a separate thing. I actually want to split it up to where the Requiem thing will only be in a part 5 area, and if it's going to be part 6, maybe it's gonna be in, I don't know, something. I'll try to figure it out. But I think I'll only make it to where part 5 generally would be Requiem stands. But part 4, since the stand arrows already exist, you can just have a third ability instead, or well, in some people's cases, second ability, because not everyone got a third bomb by Sedesto. But basically, yeah. So I'm gonna be splitting up into that. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, because it's gonna be a little different turn of events, because it's not gonna be a Requiem where he gets to insert busted ability where it's space time, and it's actually a different turn of events. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked the video, then like the video. Subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next one. There'll be a poll on what to do next, right up there in the top right corner, the little eye, so you can see which video we should do next. Where you vote, comment what character you want to see next featured, what part you want to see next featured. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Probably said like 3 times by now, bites the dust. Peace out and Godspeed.